Oh my God. That's horrible. We used to jump into the river, catch fish. How many of you have caught a fish? How many of you? Just so few. Oh my God. I knew how to throw a net. How many of you can throw a net? A fishing net? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not bad. None of these kids. I think only one student. Not bad. We have such fun. I fell from a guava tree once and I was almost dead. Parents did tell you, don't dirty your feet because you are studying in an English medium school. Don't dirty your feet. They concrete all the land around your house because your feet should not get wet. When you go to the park, your parents try to hold your hands and say, oh, my child might fall into thorns and, fall into dirt. They hold your hands. I've seen that when I go to the park. How horrible. Me and my wife decided my children should grow up as children. Both my sons broke their hands. I think before they were 5, possibly. Both. Children should break their hands, yes or no? And both my boys are so incredibly strong, they come and try to hug me. My God, my ribs almost break. They're so incredibly strong. They should fall, yes or no? When you leave for school, what do your parents tell you? Don't get into trouble. Don't stick your neck out. If you see a problem, go, take the next street and come home, yes or no? We should tell our children, go stick your neck out. Get into trouble. Isn't it? That's what we used to say. So when I was doing the examination, when I went to do the 10th board examination, filed my application form, principal said, the headmaster said, ask your father to come. When my father went along with me to the headmaster, he said, this kid is the dumbest kid in the history of the school. He's the dumbest. I never even gone in front of the classroom for a competition, never. Never won a prize in anything. I know you guys, kids are all the most brilliant, the most talented from your school. That's why you're all here. I was none of these. So let him repeat one more year. Next year he can do the examination. I said, I can't. There are girls in my class. How would I sit with junior girls? You would rather commit suicide, no? Isn't it? Sitting with junior girls. I said, I can't. Headmaster said, no way. You'll bring bad reputation to the school because he will definitely fail, 100%. Anyway, I managed to butter the clerk who was handling the application forms. I didn't pay him any bribes or anything. I finally managed to file my application and the first miracle in my life happened. I passed. When I got 42%, there was big celebrations in my house. Huge celebrations. In your house, what would happen in your house? If you got 98%, your mother will ask you, where is 2% gone, isn't it? Yes or no? Yes. Instead of having huge celebrations in your house, they will ask you, where is the 2% gone? I've seen this. I've seen this so often. Yeah. Yes or no? When you get the day you get 99%, evening you are sent for your tuition. No, I want to celebrate with my friends. No. Tuition today. Yeah. I see children waking up at 4:30 in the morning, sent for tuition. You in the time when you're supposed to see the most beautiful dreams in the morning, yes or no? You're all woken up at 4:35. Crazy parents. This is a lunatic asylum. Parents waking you up at 4:35 in the morning, sending you for tuition. You're out at tuition at 9:30, 10 at night. My God. Back home, you should be listening to music, yes or no? I want a revolution at home, okay? When you get back. I want big protests at home when you get back and say, this is my life. I want to see beautiful dreams in the morning. Not this tuition teacher who looks like anything. These, yeah. These, let's call them monsters, okay? These monsters who call themselves tuition teachers. Why do we have them? I don't understand. Yeah. They eat up your brains, no? Isn't it? Yeah. Percentages, ranks. What's wrong? Well, after the celebrations were over, I sat by the Manimala river. This river flows through our land in my village. And I asked myself this question. And this is a turning point in my life. You know what was that question? Listen very carefully. The question is simple. Why am I born? Put it differently. Why has God created me? Simple question. This is a turning point in my life. I thought for a long time, and the answer was very simple. I said, I'm born to change the world. I said, this 42%, this dumb kid, I said, I will change the world. Not my family. I will not just change my village. I said, I will change the world with my life. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing ever since I got my years. It's a simple message to you. You can change the world with your life. It's not the prime minister, the president, anybody who can change their lives. It's you who can change your life. I've seen other people do that. Kalam was my neighbor in Delhi for 8 years, in Kelgaon. I used to go for a walk with him. He used to do projects with my sons. My sons used to ring up and say, Kalam uncle, can we come? Class 7. We have our physics project. Can you help? Mr. Abdul Kalam, he said, yes, come over. And he would sit with them for the next 2 hours, do this physics project in class 7. Such a nice guy. Born as a child of a fisherman, Abdul Kalam. Studied in the local school, Tamil. Sold newspaper to raise money to study. That's what he did before he went to school. Thanks to some fathers who gave him a scholarship to study. Went to Trichy, St. Joseph's College. Went on to become the President of India. Hundreds of cases. I don't want to spend time. You know more such cases than I do. It's incredible, the story. The Prime Minister of India. What was he doing? Chaiwala. You don't need to be born into a billionaire family, into a political family. Here is a man who was selling chai. He decided he can have a bigger dream. Just not for himself, but for the country. Look at the way he transformed Gujarat. How many of you are from Gujarat here? How many of you? Just 2, 4. Electricity in every village. Transform, yes or no? Yeah, I've been there many times, so I know what happened there. It's incredible, the transformation he brought about in Gujarat. India is a very complicated country. There are too many problems. It's going to take time. If you expect Modi to work miracles and say, hey, you became Prime Minister 7 months back, where is the big dream you promised? It's going to take time. Because for a country which has been derailed for 67 years, you can't expect miracles to happen overnight. Modi is not a god. He's not a god. He needs your support. Yes or no? We all need to. Modi sitting in the Prime Minister's office is going to tell you, keep your environment clean. Is the Prime Minister going to sweep your house and your street? No. His dream has to be shared by every Indian, and that is the only way India is going to make a difference. Yes or no? Yes, otherwise the Prime Minister can't do it. Every Chief Minister must share that dream. Every MLA, MP must share that dream. Every citizen has to share that dream. Look at Mr. Purohit. What the state should be doing, he is doing it. He is not expecting the Prime Minister to do it, sitting in his house. He says, I will do it. Now, that's making the huge difference. Look at Father Varghese. He is not like a lot of other people sitting in a place and say, I'm comfortable sitting in my priest's home. Look at the millions of lives he has changed over the past 30 years through USM. Yes or no? He said, let me allow. He said, let me do something different. Let me allow children, which is the greatest treasure of the world, let me allow them to dream for themselves. That's what he's doing. We can all change things, yes or no? Look at Malala. How old is she? 17. When she got shot, I think she was what, 14? This girl from Pakistan, where a woman has no voice, her voice is stifled. Here is a girl who stands up and says, women are human beings. We are as much right as you do. We want to learn, we want to study. And then she shot 2 bullets on her head. And she survives and she speaks up, gets an Nobel Prize. Look at that courage. And most of you are older than her when she got shot. She was just 14 when she got shot, isn't it? Is or not? Most of you are older than her. There's no need to wait. You can't say, I'm going to when I become big. What do when you become big? He's already got a Nobel Prize at your age. Is or no? Don't need to wait. Your day begins now, this moment. Right here. The little things you do. Why can't we make that difference? We got to believe in ourselves. I went to Delhi as Commissioner, DD, after being Collector of Kottayam. Anybody from Kerala here? Oh, quite a few. I was the Collector of Kottayam from 1980 to 1991. How did Kottayam become famous? Any idea? One issue which made Kottayam, literacy campaign. Kottayam became the first 100% literate town in India in